I'm irritated. 4:38 in the morning. I got me some good rest and relaxation. Woke up feeling like an infinite being. So I get up to put up my surveillance. Mind you, I've been asking my manager, hey, can you hook up my Ring doorbell system until, my free Wi-Fi comes in? Now, they can't enter nobody's house because of the coronavirus, okay? And not only that, this can be plugged into the wall. Can't be plugged into the wall. So this is so crazy that there's still mold growing in the bathroom. And now they're saying, oh, it has to be emergency. What does that not enthuse emergency, not emergency situation, especially with having preemie babies? I'm just saying, I really don't believe it. Stop, Kim. I'm the only one that goes through this, but I'm not about to keep going through this. And I've been cordial with these people, and they keep asking them, hey, can you guys fix what needs to be fixed? I pay rent. It's not like you don't get your rent. So the only portion that hasn't been paid has been what the government has not paid. So, and that's what they said they were paying. So what am I supposed to do about it? I did what I was supposed to do about it. No, don't get in the camera. No.
Mommy, I want a hug.
So what am I supposed to do about that? I gave them the paperwork, what they needed. So I will check in with them to make sure that they try to pass this again. I don't understand why they haven't done it so far, but like the other shenanigans that's been going on, the bullshit that's been going on, the fuckery that's been going on, this is all a part of that. So it's just like, it's irritating. It's real irritating. They don't understand. They want to control your income, and now look at what's going on. Look at what's been going on. These are broken systems that got to fall away, because it's not helping nobody. At the bare minimum, I haven't bought no toilet paper since this has started. I only got that toilet paper, which was the month before this started, or a couple weeks before it actually hit whatever they said. It got to social media, news stations, or whatever. So I'm just now about to run out of toilet paper, maybe in a couple of days. But I have not been able to buy none for like 2 months. From no store. And then they cut WIC down. No fruits, no vegetables. And they know I'm vegan. What the fuck is that about? Can we talk about some real shit though? Can we talk about it? And I could feel for somebody that has been in my situation and struggling.
Mom, I want some sobbing.
Will be struggling.
Mom, I want some sobbing.
Possibly even more, depending on, moves. So if y'all don't take back y'all power, I'm not understanding. Your children's gonna be like, what's going on? And I don't want it to be like that for no one, for that fact. But if you don't take back your power and you keep externalizing your power to these people, I'm telling you, my property management has been dirty. Like, all of them. They have taken deposits that were not rightfully theirs. I don't leave a unit nasty. I clean it up before I leave. I wipe down the walls when I move in and before I move out. So it's like, oh, there goes Teal.
Mom.
So it's like,
Mom, I'm so sorry. Mom, I'm so sorry.
How much more compassion could I be?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, that doesn't have wasabi.
No, I'm so that's sorry.
That's not sabi. That is seaweed. You already had some. Move. You okay? So anyways, yeah, these people, they really have you signing contracts, and then they say they can walk in and out your home whenever they want to, and spray chemicals in your house. Like, no, I don't want no chemicals in here. Because for one, we waited the amount of time he said to wait outside the last time. And I came back into my home with that chemical on my counters. And that's not cool. It was not dissolved or nothing like that. And that is irritating.
Mama.
And then,
Mom, Mommy.
Now it's just
I want
even weirder.
you.
So it's just like,
I want you lap, Mom.
I feel for people that don't understand.
I want you lap.
No, stop.
Mom.
Don't do that. You hear me talking. Thank you. Thank you. Quit it, Mommy. No, you're okay. So, and then being moms, why would you target single mothers? And that's a lot of people need to be asking that question. They target single moms. You know, they want people to think that they're crazy or whatever, whatnot. And it's not so much that. Ain't nobody crazy. People know when they stuff been messed with. And it's like, why is silverware missing? I check my kids about that, like, what's going on? Do y'all know what's going on? Are y'all doing this purpose to mess with us? To mess up what we got going on? Because that's not cool. No. At any time, you know. You're taking away from yourself when you do stuff like that on purpose. Excuse me. Or just not paying attention. You know, it happens. You know, we're not perfect. But when people are intentionally doing disrespectful things, am I supposed to really keep enduring that and taking that and dealing with it? And you're not dealing with what you got going on, and you're not being truthful with what you said and what's supposed to be going on, like the carpet thing. I was supposed to have new carpet. Offered to clean it, which I've been through that situation before. And this is the same shit all over again. And I promise you, I'm not doing it no more. I promise you, the government shit is not cool. The last unit I was in, before all this shit hit the fan, like, for real, like, now it's like reverse. So understand, how you make your bed is how you gonna karma love. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? But for real, you guys are gonna start understanding that there's just certain things that's not for you. It's not. It's meant for you to go above and beyond and more. And that's what I plan on doing. I promise, because I'm not going to be able to do this. That's what I'm not going to be able to do. They got me jacked up in so many different ways. I can't understand it right now. Like, I'm letting them know, like, even though I'm on welfare, don't try to peg me and put me in a box like, no, you still got to pay your rent because you're getting paid by the government. And I'm not going through hard times. You're not going to sit up here and put me in a box. Y'all been discriminating against me since this shit need to change. Like, why would you do that? And then you want to throw a pissy fit and leave the gates open like they broken, and people pay rent to stay here and it's supposed to be safe. What the fuck? Y'all have to look up the definition of safe. The code word for safe is what the government use. Like, it's some bullshit. Because if I'm telling him, hey, my 3-year-old daughter's just seeing a man in the house, and no, stop. She's seeing a man in the house, and I'm supposed to tell her, no, she didn't see it. Or no, this shit ain't happened. Like, I'm telling you, my safety, I've been waking up to my... Stop! No, not right now.
Mommy,
No, not right now. I'm supposed to tell her, no, you didn't see that. No, my doors ain't been open. No, the gas ain't been turned on. And he gonna tell me, get some knobs. For what? Knobs on the gas handles for what? That's not gonna stop a motherfucker from coming in my house and doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing. My kids know what gas does. Gas will have you in a dead ass sleep. Thankfully, they didn't have no beds at that time and moment, and we was all pretty much low to the ground. They like sleeping on the floor. They don't even like sleeping in their beds. And like, I'm trying to get on the same thing, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Not because the way my back is set up. I'll see. Because I will be starting to do some enlightenment work more consistently, because that's why I'm setting up my time to just have some peace of mind and not have to worry about leaving my home and having to be stuck here because somebody's going to break in. And it's the fucking management. Because they got a key maker in the office. And they acting like they ain't got one. Like, this shit crazy. Why would you do this to people? This is fucked up. This is people that got money. And just because they rich don't mean they won't steal. They want yours and what you got. And they get jealous because they think you're supposed to be living in a certain way, in a certain standard. Like, you ain't supposed to have nothing. You're only supposed to pay your rent and be a slave. Like, no. That is not the life for nobody and no one. I won't be getting no motherfucking chips. I don't believe in no chips. Me nor my kids will be getting none of that shit. None of it. Look at what the fuck y'all do on a small scale. What y'all gonna do on a bigger scale? What y'all already doing on a bigger scale is controlling people with fear and false evidence of being real, which is fear. Spell it out. This is some bullshit. And see, last time I was scared because I didn't know. I was like, is this my fucking neighbors? What the fuck? Like, this shit is too smooth. This shit is too cool. And they fucking cold with it. These are people working in offices like this is their profession. But their profession in the thievery is well with the profession of their business. And this is not cool. And I'm going to speak and I'm going to tell the truth no matter what, because somebody got to expose the truth. I don't care if y'all see this video right now and be hot in your jaws. You're just going to have to be mad because that's disrespectful. So how many other people, and I know how many other people right now that you're doing this to. And I'm not the only one right now in this time frame. And I'm not going to keep on. Nope. Bet you I won't play the fool. Y'all sliding in and out these doors and windows and walls and shit. Bet you come up in here and something you're not going to leave. I ain't going to say in which way, but you ain't going to leave.
Who you got some money? Who you got some money? Who you got some money, Mom?
So
I want kisses and money.
kisses. Mm. You little stinky booty. You just want some lip gloss. So, move Kim. No, I don't want you in the camera right now. So this shit is laughable, and I'm a Virgo, so I understand. I'm like, this shit is weird. This shit is not cool. And it goes from my house to my car. How the fuck is this going on? And it's them. And then how could you say, then lied about the video footage, talking about, oh, well, there is no video footage that can see to your car. Somebody stole my air fryer out of my car. Oh, we can't see that. Then the neighbor comes and she's like, oh, we throwing out a couch, some old furniture. And she was like, oh, well, you know, if he sees you, he's going to give you an extra charge. I'm like, see, charge for what? Oh, well, if it sticks out, but it didn't stick out and it was enough room for it to go down in there. But I'm like, okay, well, if he could see who put it in the trash can and he tried to make me pay $50, then he seen who stole my air fryer and he was lying. So let me see what's going to happen. Because I don't even like people like that. People that say they're going to do something, they don't do it. I don't even like that. Like, that's not even in my energy. That's not even in my alignment. That's something I refuse to do, and then I don't like it. Stop, girl.
Mom.
No, stop. I don't even like it when people be like, just be like that. I want to do something. They don't do it. Like, don't do that. Don't promise nothing. If you say, oh, and I told them before I got here, I was like, hey, you know, I just came out of a situation and, you know, safety was an issue and I don't play about my stuff. So I'll help you, you know, build up the security around here if that's the case. And like I stated before, he was going to make these apartments next to where he stay at the last project that he even worked on. And you just had a murder here. And that's why I should have just not even moved here, period. But then he was like, that's only happened once. So, but you lied too at the same time because you were like, oh yeah, it's a nice place. It's really quiet here. And then when I get here, after I get here, the neighbor across the way from me, I guess, was having trouble. And it was some young gangbang and stuff. And, you know, I kind of felt tension and it was going to be a shooting. And it was told, it came out, it didn't happen, but it came out that it was going to happen. It was the same day I was thinking about it too. I was just like, ooh, block it, you know. There's been all kind of stuff crazy around here. And no shit, my guardian angels got my back. My spirit guides got my back. Real shit, I cannot even flex nor front because a lot of stuff that you don't see and you get protected from, you'll understand, dude. Like, there's nothing like it. Nothing. But it's like, get out the government system. They don't mean you no good. They don't care about you truly and for real. Nobody can care about you more than you can care about yourself. And that's the best thing I could ever really tell anyone, that the best lesson in life that I've learned. And that's something to keep, you know, in balance of your life at all times. So, you know, it's just, good Lord. Stop, Kim. Go blow your nose with some toilet paper if you got to blow your nose. Be careful. But that just like irritated me just now. I'm like, And what's his name? Flight Boss, bitch. He said that shit. He said it. He said you gonna get stuff that you cannot even use. It's gonna be updated. Not even gonna be able to use it. He said that shit. That's crazy. They do not care about you. They don't care on so many levels. Like, I already know that, and I've already taken measures that I need to do to take care of my self and where my kids can take care of themselves. And shit crazy. You're not going to be able to tell me nothing. No, not at all. Nope, sirree. I promise. This shit crazy. This is too much going on. This is Don't do it. Don't stay in the fucking system. Don't do that shit. Because just as much as they feel like they doing something for you, they really fucking not. Because he tried to act like, oh, I'm your friend, like, cool business partner, even on a just strictly business level. We ain't gotta be personal, just even from a business perspective of how he perceived himself to be. It's totally not how he is. Not if you stealing out of people's houses and getting people's car vandalized. You're not doing that. Stop doing that. What are you doing? That's nasty. So anyways, woo. World stop. Carry on. All the shit's got to fall away. And the more scandalous you are to people, the more karma you got coming back to you. And that is karma love, honey. That's just what it is. That is just what it is. And I can't put it in a better way than that. And that is my message for humanity. Can you get your big head out the way, please? I tell this to my kids. I said, there's people you don't know that don't give a fuck about you, that don't want you to succeed, or don't want you to do nothing, don't want you to be nothing, just want you to suffer. Not knowing I was a part of that. So many other people was a part of it, and just like, hold up. There's too many hands up in this shit.
I got you up.
Let me see what's going on.
Mom, I got you up.
That's when you wake up.
Mom, I got you up. Mom.
So I'm up here fighting and feuding with everybody else, and it's been these motherfuckers the whole time.
Mom.
No.
I want to get you up.
And then on the educational side too, like all my life, you fuckers have been deterring me, distracting me from being on what made me happy. And y'all even had the resources. For instance, I'll give you an example. The welfare system has so-called, work experience or whatever. I could have worked for free in a nursing office and got experience and could have used that for myself. Which is not like I didn't get in the field anyway. I just never got licensed for it. Stop, Kim. I had CPR, and I didn't have to take it for that, but I did take it just because I wanted to have it. Stop. So it's just like, and because, I had trouble reading and whatnot and spelling and doing math, that they didn't want to accommodate to my learning. Because I bet you if they would have took like that personal one-on-one time and I said, oh, well, we can't just sit with her and teach her this book or at least read it. Because like I was just telling my kids, you can read and learn how to do math. You don't necessarily have to do it in a math-like way, like writing every problem down and solving it. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's in your mind. It's in your head. You have it. It's already there. It's just the way they perceive it to be learned that confuses you. Some people get it fine with no problem, but other people that, I would say learn different can learn it in the way of being read to them if they don't read it themselves. So I've had to get my license when they finally decided to give me the license. After saying, oh, well, you have to fail these tests in order to take this one. In order to take the person-to-person test, you have to take, you have to fail the written test twice. You have to fail the headphone set. And then you get the person-to-person. Why can't I get the person-to-person the first time that I requested it? Why wasn't I accommodated then? Why? And then it dawns on you. They want you to feel like a failure. They want to extract that energy. They want to extract that money because it came to a point I was like, fuck it. If I get a ticket, I get a ticket. If I don't, I won't. I'm going to go spend this money, get this car, do what I got to do for now. Because just because people want me to live my life a certain way, it doesn't mean that it's going to work that way. So that's the point of you being you. But they want to set up to a so-called point like you messed up. You're a jacked up person. Just like even in the case, they gave me a test, okay? And that was DMV. Now, the welfare department gave me a test. It's called like a evaluation. Where do you rank at in far as education? What are you skilled to do? And they put in there, like I finally got to read it, right? And it was like, oh, like a basic job, flipping burgers. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, who does that? Like, why would you put that on somebody's paper? Like, it's just like a poke and a stab. They want to just like break you down. Like you don't have no power. But they get mad when you start taking back your power. They just don't want to see you doing good. Fuck them. And fuck that. I refuse to believe in this bullshit ass system. This shit, all of it must fucking fall away. And damn it, if I gotta die with the bullshit, then so be it. Because this is some bullshit. People need to take back their power. They need to understand and realize that this bullshit is actually going on. You up here fighting your neighbor and fucking arguing with your neighbor, thinking it's them, and this the fucking people sitting in the office looking professional doing this. So these professional people gave me evaluation and said, no, you're nothing. You can do nothing but flip burgers. And then you're a sorry woman because you don't do nothing but have kids and you can't take care of your kids. And you just continue to keep having babies. Do you want to get your two side? For one, why the fuck was I put in a box that I didn't belong in the first damn place? I love animals. I love to learn. I like a good read. And if books were formatted in a way that they can be read to me, I can absorb the information even faster. But it's like, I'll just stick with this subject. But it's like, why would you do that? I didn't fit in that box. And now I see and I understand what I wasn't doing for myself and what was being done for me and how I was giving my power away. But it's not fair that everybody that's supposedly on the lower realm of being on welfare, on being on government assisted housing programs. Like, they should not be just classified as dumb, stupid, and dirty. Like, that's fucked up. That is so messed up on so many different scales and levels of racism, criticism, and bullshittery. Like, seriously, what I'm about to do, what I've been trying to, and I still try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Still try to give him the benefit of the doubt. And go, okay, well, maybe they get it done right now. Oh, we're swamped, we're busy. Just keep telling me that. Like, that's some bullshit. This should have been done before the fucking corona hit like this. And then now you want to tell me, what if I want to get fixed myself? I still got to pay my rent. I got to live here with some nasty shit. I'm not going to be able to stay up in this motherfucker. Shouldn't be up in here right now at this moment in time. But I know I'm covered and I'm protected. And I know what I must do right now. So, but give them still the benefit of the doubt of helping themselves, and they still don't. But they still want to pull money from you. They still want to say, oh, well, if you do, you still have to pay for no bullshit. And look, this is about, I'm telling you, I already left you a message, and I was cordial with you, and I'll let you know, hey, this is that needs to be done. You ain't got back to me. Okay. And then you still didn't say nothing when I was in the office. All right. And you know how the structures of the walls are built? And you know this can break down somebody's immune system? Come on now. Thank God my immune system ain't bullshit right now. Because it was. Had this been a few years ago, we would be screwed. We would be up in here sick. We would have been the first one they talking about they got the corona. No. There's no fucking corona popping off around here. All I see is bullshit from the beginning to the end. But
So, it's something.
I know
It's not.
I am the type to not want nobody to suffer. So I understand where my power lies in. I understand and I love myself enough to love other people, even though they may not see their ignorance and their disrespect. And I understand that, hey, this might be your last chance. You're going to die with all this on your mind. I don't want no heavy heart like that. And I wouldn't want nobody to have one. But this is what it boiled down to. Am I going to have my kids die with a heavy heart? And that's on them. And now I know where my power lies, and I know what I need to do. And I'm going to take care of it. And this is where the shit has hit the fan. And I'm not going to be able to nip this one in the ass and just be like, oh, well, I'll take a loss. Not this time. This time, I'm speaking up, talking my mind, and mind, body, and soul. Because this is some bullshit. Nobody should be targeted like this. I don't know where it just said, but probably me walking past all the signs saying, hey, don't stop, don't go, don't pass this. And I did it anyway, like, la, 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 la. But they thought I would fail too at the same time. They was like, oh, I want her to fall. I want her to be down, depressed. I want her to cry, scream, yell, be angry, and try to hurt somebody. They want it to see the other side. But they go see the other side. Because I like my friends there. And they like me, and we love everyone. So, Karma Love is out. Don't trust the government. Don't depend on that shit. Because I'm telling you, your car can get vandalized and you can be like, it'll make you go crazy. Because I remember there was time I could just remember seeing myself. Like, I don't know who the fuck it is. Tripping. And then it got even bad to the point where my ex was like, fuck it, I'm going to jump in too. Let me get my little fuck around of the mind in. Like, I was really trying to do him like that. And that's where stuff gets messy and it gets tricky, because when you start playing I Spy and you really not knowing who it is, and then you not stop, and you're missing who it really is, because you're not thinking this thing. Like, no, it ain't these people. And then why is they not helping, and they tripping, and they want you to lose your Section 8. Like, I lost my Section 8 and I pay cash now. More of a percentage than I was before. And that's fine, but I didn't know that it was still under the same kind of government, which they accept Section 8, so I should have known that. And then the way they wanted to enter the homes, because it didn't have another structure that I've seen with apartments like this. I didn't think it was the same type. I thought it was more of a professional setting. But I'm going to stop saying professional. I want to start saying it was more of a family friend supposed type setup. No, I'm saying no to you. So stop, please. Get back.
I want to talk my daddy.
Okay, hold on. And, yeah, just for them to be messing with people like this is not cool. And then the gangbangers, they don't even understand, like, y'all don't help the situation. Y'all don't contribute nothing positive out of that. And me and my ex arguing about who doing what and what. And then it went to how I spend my money, and that didn't have shit to do with what's going on. But not making the right moves, trying to get away from the situation is what ultimately ended horribly. It started going down south. And I was disrespected. Majorly, he was disrespected too, and then, of course, we'll own up to nothing, so I'll own up to all and everything in between, just to go ahead and move forward and get into some positive flow. So just know what side your bread is buttered on, what side your karma is buttered on. Stop. So, I see the whole setup right now. Can't set up security system. He did want to set up the doorbell when I got it. And when I told him I got one that could be hooked up to surveillance the parking lot, because my car had been getting messed up. Just like 2 days ago, I get in the car, maybe almost 3 days ago now. I get in the car, my gas was low, and I had just filled up. And I know it doesn't take that much just to get back home, like from where I was. And it's just like, Y'all got my car key. Like, motherfuckers be really on some ninja shit. That's okay. My guardian angels be right here. Y'all can fuck with me if y'all want to. My divine feminine and masculine is here. My peoples are with me. Understand that this shit will not, it's gonna end how it's supposed to. I'll just put it that way. Because I'm leaving this shit alone. There's not nobody in the world. Stop, Kim. Nobody in the world that I would even direct to come to anything like this. I wouldn't even say do it for a temporary purpose, because if I would have known this was the case, I would have probably thought about what I've done a lot faster. But see, that goes along with my fault, I'm assuming, but it's like, hey, things happen for a reason. And I'll accept my responsibilities and do what I gotta do for now. Because I'm getting where I gotta go. Right now.
Mom,
And doing paperwork.
Mom, I want to get your lap.
Not right now. So, y'all just understand that. And this is crazy. I'm just thinking about all the shit that happened before now and how it happened. Like, I should have had you fucking fighting everybody in your family. And then other families that just, let me just jump on in on this spot and now let me do this. It gets crazy. That energy never dies, so it transfers. So that shit just kept transferring, and you did it in the most jacked up way. Stop. Be careful. No, you pee. So get out my bed, please. What happened? Come on. So I gotta go. That was my spiel. They just doing really stupid shit on purpose and stealing people's packages and all kind of shit. Like, that's all right. Bet I want my stuff. I want my money. So I don't know what they're gonna try to say about that, but we're gonna see. And I ain't got time to play. So now I gotta get to a lawyer. See what's going on. Be blessed, y'all.